Let's see how we can insert text in a document. We have an open document and we want to insert the text Friday, 14th of May, 2004. We place the cursor and type the text. And that's it. To move text using Word, it is very easy. In the open document, we select the text we want to move and with a mouse drag it to the place we want to move it to. That was it. Copying text is just as easy. Again, we have an open document. We select the text we want to copy. We click on the copy button on the ribbon, select the place we want to paste the text, and click on paste. Let's see now how we can delete text. Again, in the open document, we select the text we want to delete, and from the edit menu, we click on clear contents or hit backspace. You can insert symbols using a word. In the open document, select the place you want to insert the symbol to. We click on the Insert tab of the ribbon, Advanced Symbol. We select the font we want to use. In this case, we want to use the Arial font. We found it. And then click at the copyright symbol that we want to insert. Right there. We click on Insert and our symbol has been inserted. Let's see how we can split one paragraph into two paragraphs. We have an open document. This is the place we want to split the paragraph. We place the cursor and hit on Enter or Return. There will be cases that you will want to have a new line inside the paragraph without actually splitting the paragraph. This can be achieved rather easily. We go to the place we want to insert a new line, for example here, and we hit Shift plus Enter. Now, if we click on the button that shows the special characters, we will see that this character is not the paragraph mark, but the line break mark. Suppose we want to keep two words in the same line. First, we will enable the special characters by clicking on this button on the ribbon. Then we go to the place where the simple space is and we delete it, and press the keys Option and Space. This enters the special character that keeps the two words together. Let's see how we can replace text with some other text. We have an open document. We go to the Edit menu, we click on Find, Replace, we type the phrase we want to replace, and the text we want to replace it with. We click on Replace, and we are done. We can replace all instances of text in the document. For example, in the current document, we have used double spacing instead of single spacing in some words. So we go to Find, Replace. We search for double spacing, so we hit two spaces, and we want to replace them with one space. we type replace all, and all the double spaces have been replaced by a single space. Suppose we want to replace the word songs, but only whenever it is written with a capital S. We hit on Edit, Find, we click on Advanced Find and Replace now. A new window appears. We click on Replace. We hit on that little arrow there and make sure we have the Match Case checkbox checked. We type the word songs with a capital S and replace it with the word cantos, which is the one we want. We click on Replace All, and Word only replaced the word songs whenever it was written with a capital S. Word gives us the option to replace just the formatting of a word if we want. In the current document, we hit the Edit menu, Find, Advanced Find and Replace again. On the Replace tab, we type the word we want to replace. And then in the Replace With tab, we type the same word. We click on Copy and then Paste. And then we hit that little arrow there and click on Format again. Yes, that was it. We clicked on Font, a new window appeared. We can change the font style to italic. Okay. Replace all. And the two instances of that word are now in italic here. Using Word, we can copy text between documents. We have two open documents here, Exercise and Exercise 2. We go to Exercise 2. We select all the text. We click on the Copy button. Then from the window menu, go to the Exercise File, Document, go to the second page and paste the text we have just copied. With Word, we have the option to create custom tab stops to align our text. In this document, let's first enable the special characters so we can see the new tab stops. Then you go to the Format menu, Tabs. Let's say we want the first tab stop to be at the 1-inch mark. We type 1. We want to have left alignment to it. We click on the plus icon and this has been inserted. The next tab stop we want to have on the 5-inch mark, but we want to have a right alignment to it. We click on the checkbox. We want these bulleted leaders. We click on plus and it has been added. Okay. Now let's add our text. First we hit the tab key to insert our tab stop. We type the text first chapter and we want the page of the first chapter to be showed in the next tab stop. We hit on tab again. We can see the bulleted leaders and the right alignment. We hit the page number and our text is aligned. Let's see how we can delete both the tab stops and the tab characters from a document. We click to show the hidden characters. You can see the tab characters here. We hit the del key to delete them or the backspace. but the tab stops are still there. We click on Format Paragraph, and there's the tabs button there. We click on that, and we clear all the tabs from this line. We do the same process for all three paragraphs that we want to clear the tab stops. There, and the first one. Let's see now how we can apply shading to paragraphs. In the open document, we select the paragraphs we want to apply the shading to. Let's say these bulleted ones. And we click on the shading we want for each one. Of course, you could have selected all the paragraphs and then click on the shading button. Let's see how we can copy the formatting from one text to another. In the current document, we select the word programs, we click on the Format Painter button, and then select the first row of the table. The formatting of the word programs has been copied there. Let's see how we can change the character spacing. Let's say that we want in the paragraph that has the word programs to change the spacing to something larger. We click on it to go to Format, Font. The window opens, we click on the Advanced tab, and there you can see the spacing. We click on Expand it and type the exact amount of spacing we want, 1.3 in this case, and you can see the result. One of the options that Word gives us to format our text is the small caps. For example, we want the word Estia here to be in small caps. We go in the Format menu, the Font, and when the window opens, we can see here on the Effects a small caps checkbox. We click on it, and the word Estia is in small caps. Word gives us the option to change a whole text into capital letters, into uppercase. For example, we want to change this whole sentence to uppercase. We select it, and from that button here, we click on the small arrow and we select uppercase. Let's see how we can change a text into superscript. In the current document, we have this word 19th, we want the th to be in superscript. We go to the ribbon and click on the superscript button, and it is done. Let's see how we can apply several changes to a text. In the current document, we want to change this word to not be bold, to not be underlined, so we click on the relative buttons or the ribbon. We want to change the font to Times New Roman, so we enter the font on the font selector. We want to change the color. From the color tab, we choose dark blue color. And we want to highlight the word, so from the highlighter button, we select the yellow highlight. Let's see how we can apply left and right indentation to a paragraph. First, we click on the paragraph we want to change, In the Format menu, we select Paragraph, and we have two text boxes for left and right indentation. We change the left one to 0.5 inches and the right one to 1 inch. We click on OK, and the change is visible. We want to apply several formatting changes to a paragraph. Let's see how we can do it. In the current document, we click on the paragraph we want to change, the second paragraph. We click on Format, Paragraph. First, we want to change the alignment from left to justified. Then we will change from the same window the first line indentation to 0.5 inches, then the line spacing to 1.5 lines, the spacing before, the spacing from the previous paragraph to 10 points, and we click on OK. All the changes from one window. Let's see how we can apply a predefined style to a paragraph, specifically the heading style. Select the first paragraph and we click on the heading style from the ribbon. Let's apply a strike-through and shadow effect to a word. In the current document, we select the word, we click on the strike-through button from the ribbon, and then we want to add shadow. Here we click on the small arrow, we choose shadow, and select one of the predefined ones. Let's see how we can insert a WordArt. In the Open document, an empty one, we click on the Insert tab of the ribbon and select WordArt. We have some predefined sets here. We click on one of them, we type the text that we want for our WordArt, but let's play with it a little more. Let's change the font of the text. We change it to Tahoma, and let's change the font size to 32, for example. And now let's change the shape of the WordArt. We go to the shape format, and from that text effects button, we click on the arrow and we click on the triangle down shape. Let's see how we can raise characters by a specific amount of points. In the current document, we select the 888, we go in the Format, Font, there we click on the Advanced tab, and from the position we click on Raised and decide on the amount of points. We select 3 and we are done. Let's see now how we can clear the formatting of a text. In the current document, we want to clear the formatting of the first paragraph. We select and click on the button Clear All Formatting. Let's see how we can apply strike-through and double strike-through to a word. First, we select the word computers and to apply strike-through from the bottom of the ribbon. That was easy. Then we select the word competition and from the Format menu we click on Font, and here we will find the double strike-through. Here as a checkbox in the Effects region. We click on OK and we are done. Let's see how we can customize the formatting of the header of our document. First, we double-click on the header to enable it. We click on the Home tab. We select the shading we want the header to have, in our case orange. Select the font we want our text to have and its font size. We will also select the color of the font. Let's say dark blue. And type the text we want our header to show. Test for you. Let's see now how we can convert paragraphs to a bulleted list. In the current document, we select these 3 chapters, and from the ribbon, we click on the bullet list button. We right-click on the paragraphs and select bullets and numbering, and from the window that appears, we click on Customize. From there, we can change the position of the bullet to, let's say, 0.5 inches. Let's see how we can apply multi-level numbering with custom number styles for each level. We select these paragraphs here, and from the multi-level button of the ribbon, we select the Define New Multi-Level List. We select the styling of the first level, and then the styling of the second level. The first was capital Romans and the other is small Romans. Then we select these 2 paragraphs we want to be on the second level, and we click on the Increase Indent button of the ribbon, and we are done. Suppose we want to remove all the bullets from a bulleted list. We select the bulleted list and simply click on the bulleted list button. We can change the bullet format of a bulleted list after we have inserted it. First, we select the bulleted list, and then from the bulleted list button we hit on the small arrow and select the different style of bullet. Let's see how we can change the number formatting of a multi-level list. First, we select the multi-level list, and from the multi-level button we click on the small arrow and select the styling we want. This one.
The discrimination that Mac users have been facing by Microsoft Office tutors is over. The brand new Test for You in-application training system has arrived to let all Mac users use their installed software to learn how to use their Microsoft Office for Mac. With Test for You, you get innovative, interactive training, instant feedback by our advanced grading engine, assistant video solutions, but above all, you get the chance to harness the power of your Apple Mac PC and get the most out of your Microsoft Office for Mac. Available for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint for basic and advanced levels. Compatible with macOS Catalina or newer, and with Microsoft Office 2019 or newer. Fully compatible with Mac PCs powered by the M1 and M2 Apple Silicon.